sense from your visits with teams about where you might go?
I'm hearing like mid-third round to fourth round. Probably around 85% that I'll go in the rounds 3 4. Could creep into the fifth. But I think I'm right in that 3 to 5 range. Some teams are higher on me, have me in the third. Some teams have me in the fourth. So we'll see. Everything changes on draft day. What teams need you, what teams want you. Just kind of how the trades work out. So we'll see.
In fact, where the number 1 pick is not a real tall guy. Russell Wilson and Drew Brees have done some great things in this league. Brock here last year, obviously. I think you've probably heard that so much you're sick of it.
Yeah.
But what is that less of a deal than it was before? You think?
I definitely think it's less of a deal, but I definitely think that there's evidence that people can do it. So why not me? I just kind of think of it like that, and I'm just another guy that's coming through the pipeline, and I feel like my trades can stack up with all of them. I'm not scared to compete. I'm not scared to go into a room that has people who played, and I just want to go in and learn, keep my mouth shut, be as consistent as possible, and show an organization what I can do for it.
Okay, there was a feature on NFL.com that with you and Steve Mariucci that just ran. You look like you were having the time of your life.
Yeah, no.
I mean, just being on the board, talking football.
Yeah.
That's what Babcock and Bergman both say too. That this guy just to talk football is half the time of his life.
Yeah, no, it's great, and just being able to learn from some of these people. It's not every day that you get to go and learn from some of the best people in the world that coach football and teach football. And I just love being able to teach them my stuff and how I was taught, how I was brought up through Fresno State, and talk protection, talk coverage, talk concepts, and just love talking about it. So we'll see where it leads, but in the meantime, I'm enjoying it right now.
What a plan for Jeff at Fresno? For you, obviously, just coaching guys who went to the league.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at all those things, and Jeff's a really good coach, but you got to have some guys that can play in order to get picked. I think Jeff's a great teacher to help you refine your game. I think he's a great mind to put you in situations to succeed, to allow you to put your skills on tape for people to see. But just having him there as a mentor, a guy to keep my head level, be someone to talk to throughout this process. Just having him in my corner. He's been in draft rooms. He pushed the guys to the highest level, and I just feel grateful to be able to have him in my corner.
Has your S2 score ever come up?
Yeah, I think I was a 97 percentile, so I was up there as well. That's one thing I was pretty psyched about. So
is that the highest of anybody?
They don't release things to me. I just know that 97 is pretty high up there. Definitely is not a bad thing as far as score, but I know that I was pretty high processing wise, and I feel like it's definitely a strength of my game.
Did those guys talk about that at all?
I haven't gotten brought up. I mean, I know that they get some of the reports, and some of those guys get it, but I just try to do the best I can whenever I get a task like that, and show people how I can process, how I can see things, and ultimately how I'm going to make great defenders on the field when I get a chance.
And is that what distinguishes you among this quarterback class? Is that you have processing?
Yeah, I just feel like some of the intangibles at times are hard to see when you're going through this process and seeing how things can translate. I feel like there's a lot of things we did at Fresno State that are above some of the things that people do in college. I was really involved in protections, really involved with getting in and out of concepts, bad looks, using cadences to try to get defenses to jump off sides, and I felt like we did a lot of things that translate to this level. So I feel comfortable with where my development's gone. Obviously, still a lot of work to do, but I definitely think there's some things that translate.
A lot of guys last year, maybe, I don't know, probably shouldn't speak for other guys, but when you went down with that ankle injury, I think some people were looking at, all right, you can just shut it down now, get ready for the draft, get ready for the combine. It wasn't even a part of your thinking.
No, that was not. It was actually some of my agents and people close to me's opinions, but I was not. That wasn't what I was going to do. They told me 10 to 12 weeks and sent me to surgery. That just didn't really resonate with me in the whole process. I was going to get a second opinion, third opinion, no matter what, just to see if there was a chance. Luckily, there was a chance, and we did some pretty crazy things. We were back on the field rather fast. So everything has happened since that day, September 17th, for a reason. And I feel like everything has played out and shaped out the best I could have imagined. Going to the Senior Bowl, winning the MVP, having a great week, doing some good things at the Combine, and doing really well with my brother.
So it's obviously ancient history at this point. The ankle, you're 100% all good to go.
Yeah, 100% all good to go, no problems, feel great. Like I said, we'll see what happens at the end of the month.
Jake, this is the low-hanging fruit, but you did say I think you said you kind of get sick of the Brock Purdy suggestions.
I just feel like Brock's different. I'm different. There's different things that we do in our games, and shoot, I'm even older than Brock. So Brock did a lot of really good things this year, and it's super happy for him and his family. But at the same time, I'm on my own mission, on my own train, and trying to do something for a franchise that believes in me.
People love measurables, but I guess what Brock did, more than anything, was he showed like a lot of the stuff that you're talking about, the intangibles, what the the processing skills, the makeup of the person, how much it means to them. So I imagine you can appreciate all those things about Brock.
Yeah, I can totally appreciate that. He's done a hell of a job, and I'm super happy for him, like I said, and putting on for the 6-footers. And but that's the thing. People can go measure the things with the big, tall, strong guys that throw the ball great and throw it out of the stadium, but at the end of the day, you got to go win football games, and you got to put the ball where it's supposed to be, and you got to make the right decisions, and you got to protect the football. So Brock does all those things really well at a really high level, and I don't think there's any reason he can't be successful for years to come.
What beyond the intangibles, what do you think that people don't give you credit for enough?
I try not to worry about that. I think I can spin the ball just as good as anyone in this class. I think I can throw just as accurate, but that's not for me to decide. That's for the people and the evaluators to decide at the end of the day. But I think wherever I get drafted, 3rd, 4th, 5th round, I'm going to go get a chance somewhere. And if I spin the ball like I can, I don't think there's any way or reason